Hello and welcome back to my little fashion corner. I spent the weekend in bed. 3 or 4 days ago, Nicolas Ghesquière presented the women's Prefall 2024 collection. They called it the Voyager Show. And I was a little bit, what is the right word? And I was interested to see, because I didn't really watch this show and I wasn't really up to date with Louis Vuitton. Take a step back, Linda. I don't really keep up with Louis Vuitton like that, but I saw on Instagram that people were attending and they were wearing things and I was confused, and essentially I don't really I try to stay away from commenting on what people are wearing to events, especially if it's a show or, collection review or anything like that, because oftentimes happens that you cannot really influence what you're wearing. Depending on the relationship you have with the designer or the house of fashion in question, depending on your contractual agreement or just, again, like a personal relationship, you may or may not be given the same level of appreciation. I don't think that's the right word. Attention. If you are someone who is very high ranking, who is seen in the media quite often, or you are a very esteemed ambassador of the house and it is in your contract that all your looks will be custom or tailored, obviously, or I should say hopefully, all your looks would be very well fitting. However, it oftentimes happens that actors, singers, and anyone who has a stylist would reach out to that house and be like, okay, we can wear your look to this event, given that it's not in their contract. And depending on the house's benevolence, they would be gifted or lent some sort of selection of clothes that they could wear. However, they wouldn't be able to alter those clothes in any way, shape, or form because they'd be required to return them in immaculate condition, so dry cleaned, etc. Which, interestingly enough, is something stars like Zendaya have encountered when she was first starting and she was transitioning from the Nickelodeon star to the big screen star. The houses were not that confident that they wanted to be linked to that person, so her stylist at the time was an owner of a vintage fashion boutique, so she would wear a lot of vintage fashion. She just couldn't really get any house to pay that attention. Now she's an ambassador, or I think she's on some level of ambassador to Louis Vuitton, and Ghesquière has been rumored to be very unhappy with how Zendaya has decided to exercise her rights and those conditions mentioned in that contract. And I made a little short about it, and I can't really blame her because it's been some time since I liked anything from the Louis Vuitton selection, and ever since Ghesquière came over to Louis Vuitton, I think he came over straight from Balenciaga, I just didn't like it, and I think that's a fair thing. Anyone can say, "Oh, I just don't like their designs." It's fine. I'm actually wearing a Louis Vuitton Crafty from 2020, but this is the men's collection, so this is Virgil Abloh. I can't really confidently say how much of collaboration went on between Abloh and Ghesquière, but what I'm trying to say here is that for a very long time I was just growing not to be an LV fan, and I would appreciate the handbags, especially the capucines, because that's my kind of style. It's a tote. I love a tote. However, at this moment, it's really just fascinating to watch what's happening over there and how we're developing. And this just looking at the screen featuring those artistic aspects of the bunnies and all the artistry that you can see, which has been created by the local artist, if I'm not mistaken, in Shanghai. However, the actual invitation or on the website, it says nothing about the actual artist. I'm sure it says it in the PR note or the press release. However, Ghesquière decided that it's not really important to feature it on the website in the lookbook. An interesting touch, which is one of the many things that I've noticed before, and it is what it is, but it's not right in my opinion. So I saw on Instagram all those looks. It wasn't really vibing with me, but a little worm in my head was like, well, you're ill, you have nothing to do you want to watch the show? And I didn't. But then I thought, well, maybe I would like to see what's going on, because And another interesting thing is that Louis Vuitton is presenting this show in Shanghai, which is a choice of a market, is their growing market. So obviously they're showing appreciation because they're really on a decline in other markets. And I don't think it has anything to do with the economics of those people that would normally purchase their fashions. I think it's, in my opinion, is mostly about the design. Louis Vuitton has, in the recent past, contracted many of the East Asian stars to be their ambassadors, which is, again, an interesting choice to make when you consider that East Asian culture, the perception of the person is really rooted in the social circle and how you're standing within your peers, your family, and what kind of relationships you're making, what kind of job you have, and what obviously kind of clothes you wear, or what kind of social standing you have is directly linked into the societal norms and the trends and of that space or culture. So what I'm trying to say is that if you enlist K-pop star to be your house ambassador and you dress them in Louis Vuitton, you know you're going to reap the results of your actions. In generation that is looking up to that star is going to see what they're wearing, and they are going to get either interested or peer pressured into acquiring those looks, which is probably a very different rabbit hole that I cannot go into right now, because I would have to write out my thoughts just so that I don't make a complete fool of myself, because, you know, a semi-fool is just enough for me, trust me. And then also I would not want to omit anything when talking about the culture that is not my own, obviously. So that's an interesting thing to note, that it seemed to me that Louis Vuitton was trying to present themselves as the quintessential European standard, you know, the French fashion to go to. But now we know that the growing market is predominantly China. I think they've mentioned 10% growth, but also East Asia. So we're going to start paying more attention to them, and we're going to enlist their local stars, and we're going to invest in their culture by tapping into their local artists. I know that still capitalism wins, but is somehow disturbing to see it in action, and it makes you think, and that's all, and that is all I'm trying to do with this reaction, we could call it, to the fashion show. I don't want to hate on Ghesquière any more than I already do. What I would like to do is to learn about where they currently stand, what are they trying to do with this Prefall collection or with this Voyager show. How is Ghesquière currently presenting the women's wear for Louis Vuitton, and maybe is there anything that I'm interested in? I'm going to educate myself because I haven't seen a Louis Vuitton show for a very long time now. I'm into it. Do you know what? I'm going to say it in the beginning of the video. Thank you for putting up with me until now. And thank you for putting up with me during the reaction. And I'm going to repeat it at the end of the video as always, because I feel like it's important. Enough of me babbling. This is the Louis Vuitton Prefall 2024 collection by Nicolas Ghesquière, revealed in a Voyager show at the Long Museum West Bund in Shanghai, 18th April 2024. I'm going to include the artist that has created these prints, and they are including the graphics in the website. And with all that said, let's start. I'm going to sit right here and watch the show with you lot. Let's see what we think. I should probably mention, obviously, this has music going on. I have muted the video. I'm going to include the original music that has been presenting with the show in the description box below this video. So we're currently in a very industrial looking loft. The museum is looking fantastic. This is the millennial grey, so I'm loving it. All right, why does this look like Prada? The belt, the dress with the print, the pink, the weird shoe. This looks a lot like Prada. First and foremost, I'm not a fan of the art that the artist has created. So we see the animals on all the dresses, or on all the clothes that is coming up. I'm not a fan of that. That said, I know nothing about art, and I'm sure that the artist's livelihood does not stand and fall on my opinion. So that's it. Looks like Prada, honestly. And the shoe, oh, I think Phoebe Philo could do it better, but that's not the point. Why is this moving? Again, why does this look like Prada? Love a penguin, by the way. The shoe is strange. I'm not a fan of the cowboy shoe. I think Phoebe Philo for Celine was the only one who could pull it off in terms of design. That could be just my preference. That's fine. Why do we have a flappy belt? What is going on? That would bug me. That must be so annoying. And if I'm thinking about this, like the design. It's sewn onto the dress, right? So you can't take it off. It's not like it's just chilling there. All right, good. Don't like the back. Oh, again, the skirt looks like Prada. Which is a compliment, Ghesquière. Take it. Yeah, no, I don't know what to say. Is this a dress and then we have a skirt on top, or is this one outfit? I don't know. I don't like asymmetrical things. I don't like the balloon sleeve shoulder. This is a mess for me. Okay, I'm gonna be awkward this entire video because I don't want to insult anyone who likes it. So if you like it, that matters so much more than what anyone else says. If you're wearing an outfit that you feel fantastic in, that you feel confident in, it doesn't matter whether the other person doesn't like the style or shape or form. What matters is how you feel in it, because then you just exude confidence and you look how you feel, and I'll stand by it. So ultimately, do not take me seriously, which is great as I make this video. Anyway, let's just, oh, I'm Bonnie. Let's just continue. Very Prada-ish. I do love the Louise eyes. I'm not really sure how I feel Ghesquière continuing to play with the bag, so that's the petite mole, and they continue to create it in like soft leather trunk version with chain belt and with this belt and a clutch and this and that. I'm not really sure. I think it's been overplayed. I don't think it's that fantastic. The dress is fine, I suppose. It's fine. The flappers on the back would annoy me. There's a lot happening, right? So the side ties, you can probably cinch the waist a little bit. Will that distort the print? Probably. The ruffles. Why does this look like Prada? Okay, so we've got the design. Sorry, this is blurry pause. We've got the design on the back. I like this bag a lot more for this collection. It feels like we are playing with the new rather than the old. The coat looks like Prada. I'm gonna be saying that a lot, aren't I? Okay, this is a top and a skirt. It's fine. Like, this green and pink combination has been overplayed. Hello, Prada coat. The thing is, it's not tailored well, the coat, so it doesn't move right, which is something that Miuccia Prada knows how to do that. She's been perfecting that for a very long time. Yeah, no, I don't. It's a black coat with a belt that moves wrong. So, what are we going to say? See the back? That's what I'm talking about. Is the soft trunk. It's been overplayed. I don't think it's been created for this collection. I think we're taking it from a different collection, aren't we? I'm not really up to speed. What is this dress? It's very busy. I'm not a fan of the print. I'm not a fan of the ruching. I'm not a fan of the train. I'm not a fan of the balloon sleeves. The stitching, can you see the seam on the hand? Like, the shape of the dress is just sitting wrong. You know, I don't think my grandma would like that. I love the museum. I like the back. I like that we are putting the artist design on a bag. We have created something new. It's the design of the art takes precedence over the bag, which I love to see. It doesn't always happen with Ghesquière. The dress, we are on something. First of all, that model is gorgeous. Secondly, I absolutely love when I can carry things in my hand that like essentially have not been created to be top handle held. So backpacks, totes, any other type of bag, if it has a shoulder strap or crossbody strap and then a top handle, that's right up my alley. Secondly, I'm loving the shoe. Louis Vuitton. So I think it was Ghesquière who created a couple of years ago. I'm going to say 2020, 2021. They created a bootie. And I just love when it's like a heeled Oxford shoe with laces and everything. That's one of my favorite things in fashions when they do it. Absolutely stunning. So I love the shoe. I love that it's got white laces and it's creating that sporty contrast. I would love to see it with just like a plain jeans and white turtleneck combo, you know, the uniform. Love the print, flowers, the selection, the colors. I love the pink. I'm not really sure about the flowers on top of it, and I'm also not really sure about the fit. So it looks to me, it's what I have to do when I'm buying a suit. I have to size down a jacket because I have certain limitations when it comes to my upper body. I'm a tall, rectangular body shape. So I size down the jacket, and then the trousers, I go one size up because I've got long legs. It looks like ill-fitted, right? And it's probably by design, and I don't like it. Love the shoe. Is it new? Are we recycling women's collection? Oh, it doesn't have a heel. I take it all back. Sorry. When they're walking, the shoe does not have a heel. It's essentially a slingback. Hate it. Yeah, I love the shorts, I suppose. Again, the fit, it feels like it's not tailored. Why are we not tailoring the waist to make it look good oversized, right? Not ill-fitting oversized. The top is just not me. I love a crop top, not this crop top. These are the same shoes, so slingbacks, so I'm not gonna like that. I like the top. Don't tend to wear orange because I think I look like an idiot. I probably do. It seems like the shorts are a lot more fitted. It might be that they're just fitting the model's figure a lot better. I don't like the belt with it. Almost wish this was better fitted. You've got the waist tailored so that it sits very well on your hips or waist, depending on the preference, and then you've got the good oversize. So the issue is not that it's making you look wide or large, but it's copying your figure. Love the back. I hope it has a crossbody strap and you don't have to carry it in your hand this entire time. Yeah. One of the things that is really tricky about runway shows is that sometimes to present a piece, or you get an outfit that is probably not wearable outside of that runway show. Like, I wouldn't choose to wear these two bits together. However, I think separately, differently styled and tailored, quite enjoyable. Yeah, not the slingbacks. I don't hate the top. It's not well fitted though. It's not well fitted. Don't love the skirt, don't love the back. Again, I've seen the style of the back. It's been overplayed. I think he just made it larger, softer, with a different type of strap. To me, that doesn't scream creativity, as Louis Vuitton was boasting on their website that the Voyager show is all about creativity. The vest is abhorrent, in my personal opinion, but thinking about it, it might be the styling. I think good pair of cowgirl trousers, no top or crop top, we're good to go. Different bag, for sure, different bag. Something from the men's collection. Kim Jones knows what he's doing. Yeah, so it is the styling for sure. Again, not for my nan dress, and the shoes are weird. The bag doesn't really do anything for me. The vest just doesn't belong. Which is fine. Sometimes we don't belong, you know? That's what it is what it is. Oh my god, they're gorgeous. Look at them go. Look at them go. Absolutely stunning. All right, let's go back. Stunning. Again, love a tote. I can't see much. I can see the LV monogram, so I'm not going to like it, but they're stunning. The shoe, again, very similar to what we have seen in other collections, but just different coloring. I do appreciate a little creativity with lacing it differently. Harem trousers. Okay, fine. I don't really feel like that's Louis Vuitton's thing. I know Ghesquière tried it many times before and it never worked. Why are we still trying to make it happen? The belt is just like putting that belt on Zendaya's dress. It didn't have to be there. It's doing nothing for us. The top is fab. Love the cleave. I love the cleavage. It looks fantastic. And the model knows what they're doing. Gorge. Absolutely gorgeous. Harem trousers, again, we tried that before, it didn't work. We can move on. By we, I mean Ghesquière. The jacket, look at that jacket. Why are we not tailoring anything? What is going on? I love a capucine. Oh, it's not a capucine. Oh, it is a capucine. It is a capucine. That was a roller coaster of emotions. Okay, the tweed skirt. I love a tweed skirt. It's happening, okay? I don't hate the skirt. I hate the top. Model is absolutely stunning. They're doing their job, okay? They didn't choose this. Not a fan of the bag. It's just a soft trunk, same different wrapper type of thing. The shoes, I don't know what's going on with the shoe. Sorry this is happening to you, mate. Gorgeous. Okay, we're back to the shoe that I initially didn't enjoy, which is fine. The dress, I understand that belt, cinched waist, I get it, but we could just tailor it. This is the biker's trousers. I don't know how these are supposed to fit as I'm not a biker person. I don't tend to wear a ton of leather trousers. I've seen that Friends episode. Yeah, no. I think it's very busy as an outfit, but again, it could be that we're just trying to put pieces together. I do not understand why we haven't presented the jacket with the skirt as a full suit. Yeah, choices being made for sure. Oh, wow. Anyway, why are you doing this to me? Okay, I love the shoe from the front. I need to think that it's not a sling bag, that it's a booty, and we're gonna be fine. We have a new handbag. I don't think I know this one. Interesting. Yeah, no, I mean, putting something slightly triangular shaped over here makes it look a lot like Prada. The pink, the balloon sleeves, the layering, you know, a slip dress over a shirt, that's very Prada-like. Is Ghesquière just referencing Mucha again? And it's not working again? Okay, this works a lot more together as a concept. But again, why are we not tailoring anything? The dress needs to be tailored because the shoulders are falling off. And then with the balloon sleeves, look, absolute mess. Oh, I like her game. Skirt looks good. It doesn't move great. Oh, wait, is it a dress? No, it's not a dress. No, it's a jacket. The skirt moves weird and the shoes would bug me, but that's a me problem. Yeah, this is fine. It's not massively creative, it's fine. Okay, here is where we indeed do introduce a belt. It looks stunning. I would prefer it to be slightly more fitted around the shoulders. The shoes, not a fan, although I do love an ankle boot. But yeah, this is stunning. The dress is stunning. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we've got a leather dress with cutouts, some silver bits, we've got silver detail, it's just decorative, it's see-through, so we've got a tube top and knickers. Look, the model is gorgeous, just the dress, I wished it had either more silhouette to it or was slightly more oversized. It moves a little bit too much for me, but that again could be a me thing. The dress, the jacket dress with the flare skirt, it's way too large for that model. You see, we could have tailored this way better and it would have looked just banging. I don't think I was the fan of this shoe to begin with. Dress, the fabric's nice, the style is interesting. This type of dress is not for me. I wouldn't feel great in this. That's it. At least it was somewhat fitted. What is this? Hang on. Is this a dress? Oh, okay. So it's a jumpsuit, I think. Harem trousers or a jumpsuit. A skirt on top with a belt. And then we've got a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous white capucines bag. Yeah, the outfit is really big. Did we need the belt? Was it really necessary? I feel like... let me go back. Yeah, the belt is just not doing anything for us. And maybe not even the skirt bit or the scarf or whatever we have wrapped around it. Is it the belt? Is the belt comes with the fabric? Oh god, I hope not. And the top is zip up? Oh no. That's disappointing. That skirt is fab. In the grey. Do not love it with the top because it feels like we're trying to make it look like it's an oversized crop top. I think I'm not sure if I'm enjoying the handbag. Definitely not enjoying the shoe, but the skirt is fab. Gorgeous. Okay. If that top was cropped a bit more, that would look banging, even with the belt. Although I don't think the belt fits the skirt, but the way I see it, the skirt doesn't fit the outfit or the rest of the outfit doesn't fit the skirt. So I feel like it might be the shoes. It might be the shoes that are killing it for me. And the boring back. Same outfit, different colors. I love the knitwear though. Might want to try to get the belt though. Do you know what? I don't hate it. I don't think. First of all, I love a capucine. We've established that. The jacket, yeah, I'm sure I'll say it's not fitted properly. It is what it is. The shoe in the pink white is fine, actually. I don't hate it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, the jacket could have been fitted better, but it's not that bad. Yeah, the shoe looks much better. Sorry, let me go back. The shoe looks much better in the pink white combo. The harem trousers. Not the shoe, not the belt. Maybe the belt. Okay, not the shoe, maybe the belt. Definitely the bag. Love the bag. Interesting. I don't hate it. And it's reasonably well fitted. Why are we hiding it? Oh, the shoe is just interesting. So the shoe is essentially a flip-flop with some sort of boot heel. Without a heel, it's like a flat shoe, but it's got covering. The bag looks interesting enough for me to have a look at it when it comes into the boutiques. Love the skirt. If it's just the white skirt, why are we hiding it with that coat? Oh, this really feels like Ghesquière is trying to pull off Prada. Not great. And it seems, okay, this seems like it's the top is connected to the... It's not one top, is it? He's layered 3 different tops over the oversized trousers, which are not great. Let me go back. Yeah, I don't know. It's skirt. It's a skirt. Yeah, I don't know what we're looking at. No. Yeah, that's just boring. And with the sneakers, okay, that the knit is decent. Don't even hate the weird layering happenings. The soft trunk again. Okay, we've got fur entering the scene, so surely we get dresses shortly. Oh, the jacket is not great. The entire styling of the outfit, and that what makes me wonder. Again, I understand that you're showing off pieces and you're pairing it with only as many permutations as you can look at, but it's like, surely we didn't think this looks good when designing the jacket and then pulling it all together. Boring bag. Sorry, was a bit too eager. Coat is fine. I love a coat. The slingback show is killing me. I was so excited. The skirt is lovely with the leather waist. Not a fan of the jacket, not a fan of the bag. Although the jacket is interesting. Alright, I take it back. I am a fan of the jacket if we take off the fur. I hate the shoe, hate the bag. Boring. A mink jacket. Boring at best. Yeah, we could have... Feels like it's sitting way too high for the model. We could have done a better job fitting this, surely. I think I like that skirt. Not the harem trousers, but the jacket is decent if we remove the fur. What are we trying to do? Great skirt. Fantastic skirt. Let me go back. I want to try to catch the bag. It's like it has side pockets. I love pockets on the back. I'm intrigued, and I'm slightly intrigued by the shoe because it's got yellow on it. Oh, no, it's way better. It's way better in the beige. Without the belt, please, though. I hope you can take it off. But just the skirt with the blouse, a smaller blouse, the skirt is fantastic. I hope you can remove the belt so I can get it. Good back. I understand the vest needs to be oversized. Not me, not my style, but I'm kind of getting, like, I see how this could be appealing. Trousers with some ruching, not a fan. The vest is interesting though. The crop top is gorge. Trousers are not my... Okay, so these are leggings. Sorry, let me go back. These are leggings with a little bit of flare around it. Interesting. Looks like a skirt, but when you look closely, we've got legs peeking out. Gorgeous. Here we see it in different colors. Interesting. I don't like the belt with it. I sort of like how it's presenting as an... as a top. I don't like the style of the belt. Definitely do not love the necklace with this. The shoes are not my fave and the bag is just boring. Model looks gorgeous. Short or crop jacket, and it looks like if you button it, it's gonna be a straight jacket. If you leave it open, it's gonna be sliding off your shoulders. I love a white outfit, by the way, but not this. Harem trousers, the belt, the shoe. Oh, it's just oh, it has a little button here on the side. Okay. Well, that makes it a lot better, but still no. It moves very interestingly. The balloon skirt moves nicely. Yeah, I don't hate it. Okay, I think the length is slightly awkward for this height. I think we should have gone slightly shorter, especially if we're pulling off low ankle booty. But ultimately, I think it has potential. Oh, it's a dress with a jacket. I'm silly. Okay, tube tops need to be custom. If you're wearing a tube top like this, it needs to be fitted to you. I just don't believe that this needs to be ready to wear. This needs to be custom. I think I've yapped about the trousers and back enough, so I'm not even gonna... Same thing, just different top, and still doesn't work for me. But as an outfit, I can appreciate it. If we wear this with a stiletto, I can actually see someone wearing it to a party. Maybe even with the boot. Just the boot is just so boring to me. Different bag, different shoe, a party outfit, for sure. Now we're gonna get a defilé. So we're gonna get one more look at all the looks. It's just so bizarre. So much of it feels like someone's trying to do Prada. Is really... Yeah, the shoe, Phoebe Philo would be able to... Just ring Phoebe Philo. She'll tell you what's up. This is just like, oh, I'm trying to pull off Prada, then I don't know what I'm doing with myself. This is really interesting. I don't know, like, oh, Prefall, and then this weird bit. Here we're in bad tailoring. With these prints and these fabrics, again, we're back to trying to be Prada, but at least it's got potential. It's got some looks that are somewhat doable, but still, Prada, no. The jacket could be decent. Yeah, I think the only thing I really love or really like was the beige or the white skirt. That looked fab. Well, let's wait for Mr. Ghesquière to come take a bow. Yes, thank you for having us. Thank you for having us. Well, there we have it. That was an interesting show, to say the least. I know that many artists and many designers like to reference Prada. Ultimately, I don't know what much to say. Like, I know I don't like Ghesquière's designs, but at this point, I don't even know what he's trying to do. I think when he was starting with Louis Vuitton, I think he was trying to find his way within. I think he was trying to find his way in the history of French fashion, of the house, and he was trying to be innovative, created a couple of very interesting things, especially when he played with leathers and bags. But then it went downhill, and it makes me think, like, does he live in his own little bubble surrounded by yes men, where everyone tells him just like, yeah, absolutely, this is gorgeous, this is going to sell out, etc. And then we see the shift of focus to younger generations, younger than me, certainly. So, and how they're focusing on what is really trending in that culture, and how they are going to capitalize on it. Ultimately, again, capitalism. But it's just really, half of the season we're trying to be the quintessential French house, and then half of the season we know, we're trendy, we're forward-looking, we're out of the box. so far that we can't even see the box doesn't even exist, and we're trying to create something that you only understand if you can truly appreciate art. I think the conclusion of this is that LKT as it stands continues to mourn Marc Jacobs' departure, and we're just gonna continue waiting for a revelation in the house that may never come. I'm sure that Louis Vuitton does not stand on my opinion or the way how I contribute in shopping or lack thereof. I'm gonna say it now. Thank you for putting up with me. This was I feel like this must have been painful because I'm trying to find the balance between this is obviously not made for me. This is not up to my liking, but I still want to appreciate the work that goes into it, the art, the intention, etc. But here I just couldn't find that much. It didn't resonate with me, which is completely fine. It makes me not the target audience. We are just going to wait until Sean McGirr's Alexander McQueen goes into production. Thank you again for sticking up to the very end. Thank you for putting up with my BS. Thank you for listening to me yapping. I have to say, I quite enjoy this. For me, it's really interesting to process things by voicing my opinion, by talking through stuff. So fun to sit through these, but more often than not, I record these and then never post these because I feel like, oh, you sound like an idiot. You know, might as well could be the case. This was fun. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.